Um, our team is the way I want it. We have, well, I mean, we have players online, is what I should say.
So Volsky is the first map?
Ryder has put him in.
Where are we running on Volsky? Like, what DPS?
Uh,
I don't know. I'm off tanking, correct?
yes, you're gonna be our off tank.
Yep.
You spectating, dude? Oh, you want him to unlock his cam? Luffy just has a locked cam. He just
Give me 1
has
second.
Fred locked cam. It's not a queue.
No, I think they're saying because the color on the background of that name.
You can have a lock cam, yeah.
Okay, spec lock, that's fine. Then shouldn't matter anymore.
I'm not.
Okay.
Guys, I'm in Discord telling you it's not you're not in queue. Yeah, he's just a spec.
I think we're ready.
Just double checking. Ghost, you ready?
Of course.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask everyone. Ghost, are you ready? What the heck? Loof, you ready?
Yes.
Don't.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Loof, you. Britt, you ready?
Yeah.
Pseudo, you ready?
Yeah.
Crump, you ready?
Yeah.
Abyssal, you ready?
Confirmed, yes.
Okay, and just double checking. Ghost, are you ready?
Oh my god, guys.
1 sec. Ghost is not responding.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, good. You scared me.
Just say you're
No,
ready in
I'm
chat
on-
and we'll start.
I'm sorry. It was about a drought thing. So.
Yep.
Ghost, where do you just disappear to?
He said he was on a phone call, Loof. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I was like,
Yeah, what's up, tryhard? Wait, wait. Assistant
So how long gonna server meet you?
just came
so
on.
you can spec
Okay,
silently.
Okay.
he's here. Tryhard, can you lock on Brit spec so I can stay free cammed? We're good.
In the in Overwatch League right now, there's a referee standing behind Spree of the Houston Outlaws that looks like Raucus if you were 30 years older.
What did you just say? I was just telling them that my assistant coach. Oh, I was asking you if you could stay locked on Brit's cam so I could see him play, so I could stay on free cam on my own personal recording. That'll also.
Because I need a VOD recorded and I can't record it myself.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, the stick.
Are they ready? Okay, we're starting.
Alright, we got this, guys. Luke, I'm gonna start with you real quick. Actually, never mind.
Yeah, I'm muting myself. Don't worry about that.
I don't think it's appropriate for us. Oh, I thought we were in casual pregame. I was about to say, what the fuck?
Guys, we got this.
Alright, what's up? What's up? Having a bit of a scrim here. Gonna be a bit of an announcer for it.
we
Oh,
know.
this temple is so beautiful. I fucking never see this thing.
We're gonna run
So
Moira
nice.
Breaker. Sorry, Messi Breaker, or do you wanna run
So,
Messi?
the fight started. It looks like Senstic has started on Symmetra. Sensei is
I mean, I
currently
like the
symmetric.
break
Oh,
keep
there's no
the,
way they're pulling
keep
this on us.
any of their dive attempts at bay.
Yeah,
Why is-
in my
why is my
opinion,
cam
Brig is a
locked?
good way to start. When I
Go over this
spec
wall.
them over the weekend, they a couple of those guys are pretty do Tracer Genji. So at least we'll scare them
I've
off a little
told
bit.
my team to start Pharah generally.
I think Apocalyptic and Sensic. I know Kairu is usually their Zen. I can't remember the rest of the team.
Sensei's pretty good. These guys haven't lost the map, by the way.
Alright, they're running a very awkward team comp. They're just scouting us.
Well,
they want to
it's-
see what we
it-
So we're
play.
gonna get a map right now.
They don't wanna
They're
give
about to
anything
lose.
away.
I want to
Players is
throw
one
a
of
fire
them.
strike. I normally just throw a
They're
fire
such
strike.
tryhards, Jesus.
You can run back to choke.
I think that's a little bug there. I just got launched
Okay.
up.
Or I'll boost you.
Oh, nice.
No, I lied. Okay, this is a real
I
comp,
think
actually.
that they
They're
have a diva.
practicing. Okay.
So
They're
they're
left
left
sided. Loof, you're too far up. Loof, you're. Oh god, Loof, that was. You
Eagle
cannot go
push
that far
through.
up.
Oh, I got a pin, I got a pin.
Brian's
What are you
weak.
doing?
Focus Ryan, guys.
Go Byron,
Focus
five.
Ryan's.
No, Blue
I
Iron,
like the
personal.
position.
Nice,
I like the
easy,
position
good pick, good
Crumb
picks,
took
good
here.
picks, good picks. Go by if you leave. Nice, good job, Blue.
Loof, if you can swing a little. Okay,
No
yeah.
worries, man,
You're
no
good.
worries.
I lied.
This is still our fight.
Nice,
Uh,
good.
no, stagger her, stagger her.
There's
stagger her.
a
Someone behind.
there's a
No,
Moira
don't-
behind.
Yeah, it's Luna.
okay, finish. Good. Good finish.
I don't know where she
Is
is.
Moira still behind?
Just keep her there. She can't do shit, and she's out of the fight.
Oh, she's on right side, left side, left side, left
You
side.
guys
right
need to
choke.
push back
Have
up
a
to
widow
choke.
now?
Once the fight is won, you need to push back up to choke. You can't
I
be
got
back
barrier
there.
up. I got both barriers up.
Lucio changed to Zen.
Yeah, okay. Watch out for Discord.
Loof, stop walking
Discord,
past that.
keep your shield up.
Loof, stop walking past this line right here.
I'm
Yeah, tell me
80%
where
low.
Widow is.
I really
That's
need-
fine. That
Widow,
one
widow,
was
widow,
fine.
widow.
Main and main.
That's
Widow main.
100%
I need
okay.
heals in the back.
Thank you.
My shield's down. I'm backing out.
Yeah, back up, back up. I can body block for a bit. I'm 80 charge.
Oh, good walk
Nice.
there, Crumb. I mean,
Widow,
just
top, Widow at the window.
Can you
Widow
raise
dead.
me, Abyssal?
Pressing,
I'm
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
You do have
Is that
player
on the left
advantage,
side
so
of
I'm
the
happy
Hanzo?
with this aggression here.
Got
I
me,
really
Eagle
want to
Rush.
set up for a
I have tire.
Very good
My
positioning
shield's
overall,
dead.
everyone.
I'm just gonna.
I haven't been watching
This is
Pseudo's
gonna get res.
positioning as much, so I actually
Yeah,
don't
she's
know that
at
much.
risk.
Pseudo, those bombs
Double hands on the
Um,
left side. I'm gonna check
I
out
can-
are
some-
90% of those bombs are
I
being
can-
I'm
wasted.
100 charge, I'm 100 charge.
Left side.
You have to. You should aim them up higher and bounce them off
I'm
walls
trying
and
to
stuff
keep
instead of
distracted.
dropping them into the ground. That was a
Okay,
cool bomb.
wait for...
I'm actually gonna watch
100
Pseudo a
charge
lot more. Yeah, Pseudo, you gotta make sure your
Ooh,
bombs are
ooh,
going
ooh.
through the
100 health.
either through the choke or bouncing against this wall and
I
bouncing
don't
into
grab
the
this
choke.
fight.
Oh,
I'm gonna grab this
close, Loof. Give him a barrier, please, Brit. Oh
Widow
god.
mid.
Very dangerous, but
Good hold,
clean.
good
Need
hold.
heals in the
I'm
back.
gonna lie.
They might just be scouting us. They might be
Hey,
playing
Brit,
poorly on
watch your
purpose
back
to
one.
see what we play.
Yeah, I'm coming back, sorry.
I really
just-
don't know.
Sorry, seriously.
They should go Pharah.
I got grab.
I have
Well,
Grab
switch
rally.
from
dragons.
Jump to Soldier when
Okay.
I'm there.
I wonder what
Grab dragons.
sense.
Wanna
Yeah.
hold it this
You good?
corner?
Oh, no. Look, Loof.
Oh,
Never
I
up
can
there.
res
Not
that.
up there.
Res
Back,
that,
back,
res that,
Loof,
res
back. Oh god,
Three, two,
please.
one.
I wish I could talk
They
to
have
you.
walls.
Loof, you
Widow,
can't hold that
Widow
corner.
dead.
Okay,
Nice.
wow.
Big
Listen,
pick,
Crump
big pick.
just got lucky
I'm
picks
gonna,
on
I'm gonna
them.
grab this fight.
Ryan low
Cannot
left.
play that wall up
They're
there.
gonna throw ults at us soon.
If there's 6 playing that wall is
Yeah,
dead.
that's
I
fine.
Never
have
play
rally
up
for
that.
it.
They have multiple ults.
I like that. I like that.
Hanzo
That's
has.
I'm
good and
gonna
aggressive.
keep myself out
Ryan
of
This
weak.
is a good ult.
First action that. We don't need dragons. Okay, that's fine.
It's fine. The dragons were fine. It's a good use of dragons. They
Just
come
so
up
doesn't
fast.
hurt to throw it.
You always want to throw it to
Yeah,
confirm the
yeah.
kills. It automatically
Yeah,
wins you the fight.
Help Hanzo.
I'm happy. I'm
Wait up.
happy. I have
They're
okay.
running
Pseudo,
out
you're
too.
too far up.
Sensic changed to
Okay,
Farah.
you're fine. It was actually good. It was good aggression. I lied.
Everything else is the same. No, excuse me, they added a Hanzo too.
No, the Hanzo's been there for a while.
Oh, my bad. 7.
Loof, don't charge
Oh,
that.
my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
They have
Fine,
grab
fine,
for
fine,
sure.
fine,
They have
fine.
grab for sure. Be careful. They have
Yeah.
grab for sure.
Good fight, good
Spread
fight.
out the grab.
Far top right.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, Baron 1. Nice, nice, nice. Good job.
We should
Good
push
counter,
back
good
in.
counter.
Shatter.
Yeah, very good use of healer rolls. Abyssal, that
I have
was
tire,
very
I have
good.
tire.
We use-
And
just
Ghost,
use
I liked-
both
I
for our
honestly-
support ult.
I know I say don't stack them, but that was a
That's
pretty
fine,
good
that's fine.
use of Vegeta ult. It
I
got
have
us
tire,
stacked
I
up
have
on
Yeah,
Pseudo
this
and
is-
Brit
this
for
is
future
the
fights.
cycle.
It got us stacked up on some people for future fights, and it
Watch-
made sure you
watch
stayed
for
through
the
that
flare
one.
to
It was
play.
very strong.
Everyone back up to the right side then. Let's let them come to the
Okay.
choke.
Why? Why? Don't give them that space. Don't know.
Far
I'm
top
waiting
right.
for the
Far
right
top
one.
right.
It's not a
keep
play.
the
You're
back-
just giving them
keep
free
the
space.
back
Please
support
hold the
up.
choke.
On the far right
Loof,
side.
hold the choke. What are you doing? Oh, it's just flanky thing. No, this is not the map to do that. If you can't get
Far
behind
line,
them,
far
don't try.
line.
Loof,
Far
oh,
on the
go-
right
okay,
side
fine,
behind
good.
Nice, it's big, it's big, it's big. I'm gonna hand it.
Far half.
Oh
Bad.
shit, we
We're
got
fine.
started.
firing,
We're
I'm
fine.
firing.
We're gonna win it. We're gonna win it.
Do it.
Two tanks on payload.
Zin half. Zin dead. There is
Mercy
spell.
with the bomb.
Ryan.
Nice,
on
good.
point.
We win.
Hunter's
We should
what?
win. Nice, dude. Crump, I love
Great.
it.
Oh,
Very clean all
Fire
around.
half.
I'm on Zara on point.
Loof, your
I'm
position.
point,
You
point,
can't
point,
focus your
point.
positioning on just getting the meme things that like.
She's low, she's low.
watch for side.
I understand. Is this the team with Vert
I
on
was
it?
spamming choke. I was spamming choke.
Nice, nice.
Very good.
Good job.
Good one, guys.
Wow.
Good
Now, I
job.
will say, they are not running their. They're not playing their best heroes.
I wanted to set up a freaking flank shatter like you told me to.
Yeah, I saw. I saw that.
I panicked.
It's all good. We played good.
Again, just as a heads up, from what I've seen them stream, they're not running their best players. Like APOC, I think is normally their DPS. He was the
Rick,
Ryan that whole round.
Rick, can you play D-Bat at all?
Yeah, I can play you.
Do you guys want to die?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, I think he grew, so he's fixing it. No, I think he's gonna fix it.
Fix what?
What's the issue? I'm confused.
Something flip-flopped, and it threw us back on defense.
Oh.
Oh, that's awkward. I didn't realize.
Well, it's not gonna have the.
It's fine. It doesn't make a difference. You lose 50
I mean, we
XP,
know in
sorry,
our
guys.
minds that we only have to get the first hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
Okay,
just want
that's it. Do you want
if,
to
After we cap first tick, I wanna
No.
let's all just jump off.
Okay.
I mean, we could push for the
well,
practice.
no, I think they want to
Oh.
do the whole map
Yeah, they're giving
if we
us.
do like get it.
They're giving.
That's sad.
Yeah, they want us.
I mean, I'll take the
That's fine.
practice.
You guys want to run? You guys want to run dive? Because I mean, it's only scrim, so we could practice dive.
Giving you guys the opportunity to do the whole map.
It's true. We could just practice.
They're doing something very standard and not wrong. Please stop complaining about it.
Yes.
Let's Are we running dive? You are.
Yep.
Got dive cop.
You gotta.
Shooter, can you run what dive DPS can you play?
Pseudo, can you play Genji?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I can
there's
I mean, I can fucking play Genji because I'm technically a flat.
I've been saying I'd like us to play play
Yeah, I can play tank.
Far Widow Dive is how I like to do it, just so you guys know.
Far as
Yeah, okay, that's fair. He leaves cool targets, by the way.
Okay.
Obviously, you know
Hey,
that.
so I haven't run dive too much before as Mercy. What do you want me to do at the start here? Who do you want me to follow?
Just stick
you're
on
gonna-
fucking loop. Stick on
You're
loop.
gonna want to prioritize me over, say, Diva, because we're gonna be the ones in the fight more often. Diva has a
Okay.
second life after her
you
tank
need
runs
to
out.
stay as close to the tanks as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, if the Pharah needs it, you can always.
Right side. I can't burn my mobility.
They have
Yeah.
Hanzo
Spread
on
on
top
left.
with
Alright,
Mercy.
Yep.
Abyssal,
Damage
yeah,
boost.
I've been listening to comms, but you
Stop
actually
spamming
should
left window.
Let's go.
should
to
stay
top.
mainly on Farah. Not mainly on Farah.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah,
I
mainly on
couldn't make a
Farah. You
jump.
should use all your jumps to Farah, like high
Right.
jumps,
I'm really low on left, please.
just to and just back up and heal when you need to.
That's fine.
This is
Oh
fine.
my gosh, she keeps Hail Mary.
It's
Let's
one
go on
pick,
back.
let's
Let's
see
go
what
on back.
happens.
Let's go on back.
No, you could play this back line. You can play this back line.
Behind us.
Okay, good. Pick
Yeah,
that Zen. That Zen is
Zen
dead.
is Zen.
This Zen should not live.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
Okay, that junk. You see him coming. You
Oh,
know he's coming.
fine,
You
fine.
should
Push
you
point.
should turn around and get him.
DPS.
No one has called out the junk, even though everyone has heard him. He is incredibly loud. The junk
Dude,
should have gone
why
down
not trying
very
to-
soon.
I
Very
go.
much sooner.
Keeping him off.
Remember, this
What's
was a
the
5v6, so it's fine that we lost.
Who did he hit?
We want
yeah.
to fucking jump down.
Loof, your targeting is off. You should also be calling
That's fine.
targets as the main tank. It's fine though.
We didn't really call targets that well.
We do not call targets at all.
Whatever.
Dive is
Yeah,
100% dependent on calling targets very quickly.
Let's not
Mercy.
dive. I don't think dive's our strong point. I guess we can. I mean, we can practice. Let's practice. Fuck it. Let's practice. Let's call out targets more.
Let's pick on Mercy.
Let's dive their high ground on the left side. Just
Okay.
blindly
I'm
jump.
glad
Remember,
you
res
got
that.
the
You can go up there and
picks.
res full.
Dude, don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
good.
Oh,
It was-
shit.
oh, it would've been
Hold
good.
Space. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to
come-
hold
come
space
with
when
us,
you do
top
that.
left, 4,
It'll
5.
let you
Now,
get it
now.
out.
He's reloading.
I couldn't make the jump.
What do we
Right,
do?
right, right, right,
Shooter,
right,
you can't,
right, right.
you can't be soldier.
So stupid.
Hey, Suda, back up. Suda, back up. Yeah.
Shooter, I don't like you on soldier during this comp. I don't know what they have for Farah that made you switch off,
Goodbye, guys.
but even if you're not doing well as Farah,
I don't know who that
I'm
was.
trying to fucking. Where is that fucking?
I'm coming high
I'm
ground.
trying to help you.
I'm
with
really
this.
confused about whatever
Thank you.
that noise was, but whatever.
I'm coming to fight this Hanzo.
I need
This
help
is
with
this is
Ryan.
really awkward right now.
Point.
We're really
Oh, no, behind
split
us.
up
We gotta-
around
we gotta
this
group.
side.
That's Michael.
Yeah,
We're
you
just-
do
we're
have
just
exactly.
staggered.
You're just in random places.
I got bomb.
I'll
Okay,
go
this is a good
that
position
point,
now.
that point.
Very
Grind it,
quickly
grind it.
shifted from being a bad position to a
That
very
point.
nice
Okay,
I'm on
position.
point.
That's Zen. Good.
Pull out target.
Good
Pull
call
out
outs.
target.
Everyone should be on the
That's
Zen.
Zen.
Yeah, friendly mercy down.
Pseudo and Diva are on the right target. No one else is. Loof, you're in the complete wrong place. You should not be anywhere near there right now.
I have.
There was a Zen call that was the
Fine.
correct
Use
target.
the
It had to be. It had to be what went down. You guys should be calling target still. Look. Okay, this is fine actually. Loof, you should call out this Hanzo though. He would have. Where's your team?
Easy.
Who's throwing healing orbs?
Bad.
Hold on, we're trickling.
I can't play against the Hanzo guys.
Okay, do we
You're-
want
you
to
can't-
change lineup?
Yeah,
No,
change
we
the
can just if we just focus him. Fine, I have free reign over the rest of the team. They
Okay.
can't do anything against me.
Okay, so do that.
It's the Hanzo and the Junkrat that dumping out too much damage.
Yeah, okay.
If Pseudo, I thought
I have
you were
visor.
playing
I
fair.
have
Let's go
visor.
top left,
Hill.
top left.
Oh,
Top left.
fuck.
lane.
Just res that.
Easy and-
Oh,
Top
he's
left,
got
easy.
res first, you got res first.
Loof, so your whole team is still back.
Darker.
And this everyone needs to call out that Ryan is out of position. This Ryan, no one is on
Where's
this
that
Ryan.
Ryan?
Junkrat?
This is a free.
One.
Brit is the only one who said it.
He just freaking
Ta-
swiped me
Yeah.
off the map. What?
Yeah, because you need to call it
I'm
out.
popping ult.
No one knew the Ryan. Like people knew he was
I
there.
know.
Brit said it,
Possible.
but no one turned to it. No, like that was the
Oh, I tried
easiest fight
fucking-
win. When people are completely and totally out of
I
position
done.
like that, you just need to call it out and punish them. Very not
Hands
good.
is low, 1 point.
Move, hold on.
You got healed.
Wait.
Back up. You're now in a 6v1.
You gotta wait.
Mini
I'm gonna
room.
touch.
That junk. No, you're not. Maybe. I don't think so though. If you
One of us has to touch.
Loof is gonna touch, but you could just jump from here to point, and if they stop you from doing that, they've won anyway. It was just. Get on point, Brit. Get on point. Get on. Brit, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Okay, fine. It was lost anyway. We need to.
Yeah,
We're gonna
dive's definitely
practice
not a strong
dive.
point.
We need to practice dive.
It's just because of the Hanzo. We should have just swapped. I'm sorry for trying to push for it. I just never.
No, that's good. We need to practice it anyway.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
target
There's
focusing was
literally
off. There
no
was
point in ever playing a dive in this meta. It's not.
no. It would have been very clean. There was multiple times where either the Hanzo was at like a quarter health and the Zen was at a quarter health at the whole time because targeting was split. No matter how you want to like put it, people like there were some good calls, but there were a lot of people who not. There was no time where everyone focused like the same target during a dive, and it was different
Yeah.
people every time too. Like, there was a time when Ryan was in the back and Britt was the only one who called it out, and that should have been an absolutely free kill. He was you had him completely pincered, and it's a Reinhardt. The best he could have done is tried to charge back to his team, and he just kind of sat behind Loof and just punched him off a cliff for free. There was a time when a Junkrat walked up behind your team. Like sound cues, like the Junkrat was very loudly like using his abilities to get to your team. So he used 2 mines, which is a very loud ability, behind you guys to get behind you while you had already picked a Junkrat. So it was a 5v5 because Crump was picked, and you really should have all just heard the Junkrat behind you, and instantly it should have been like the easiest kill too. He used both his abilities to get to you, and then he just walked behind you and like killed the healer, like just walking into you. Like everyone should have turned for the Junkrat. And then there was another time. Like, it's just targeting focusing. You have to call targets, and you have to be on the same targets. The only exceptions is sometimes, like, if Crump has a different side angle and he's Widow, he doesn't have to be on the same target. But once he body shots someone, he needs to call that, and everyone needs to get on it. Yeah. So just target calling would have won you the game. Guaranteed, because damage was really split. You had people, like, multiple people on the team low at the same time, which means that if the damage was focused, it would have been kills. But yeah, just target call more.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to push for dive anymore when it's not.
No,
Okay.
it was a good comp to dive.
It's like if Pseudo had stayed on Farish, he would have been able to pick the Junkrat from super far, and then I only. would have had to
that
worry
is
about the
something
Hanzo.
I
When
also.
the Hanzo and the Junkrat are on 2 end point, I can only focus one of them because either of them can shut me down.
I do think staying on fire would have been the right call because it would have taken a lot of.
If we stayed on Farah, neither Hanzo or
Okay,
anything.
yeah.
So
Loof, we agree. Staying on fire would have been the right call. It would have taken a lot of.
It's not worth trying to. Make
I'm
that
muting
work.
myself.
It's dead. It's totally dead.
No,
All right,
we got this,
let's
guys.
focus
It's not
on,
totally dead. We're gonna
control.
practice dive work. Loof, dive is gonna be one of our main 2 compositions. We're gonna do a lot of the Zarya thing, but we are going to do a lot of dive during this tournament. It's not dead. Target calling was the only problem there. If we had target called slightly more accurately, it would have been an easy win. I'm meeting myself.
I mean, Ghost, Vegeta isn't that bad. You're pretty good, Vegeta, unless you wanna. Like, I'd say, I don't know, whatever you wanna play. Maybe you think you
So,
practice.
okay, Kings Row, how do we want to approach this? How do we want to go through
I
the
want
choke
to
and
play as
attack?
aggressive as possible. So if they have a good hold on the point,
Maybe,
let's
Ghost,
worry
can you play
about.
Lucio?
No, we don't need it. We don't need a Lucio because we're likely going to just get held. The momentum's just going to get stopped at the choke.
I'm just thinking we could Lucio in like just past that choke and the Ryan can't do shit about it and we can come up.
No, because that strat doesn't work. Because then we'll be behind him. And
I mean, the Furious Unicorns used it against us. And, yeah.
okay, I mean
Oh, I
it is,
think it's that
it is
strat.
something to consider. I'm not going to call the shot here.
If you feel comfortable playing,
I think that Bizzle should be the one to decide what sort of plan that we have going for them.
Let's push with this because I think this is going to be a fairly standard comp for us. Let's leave the gimmicks aside for now.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, Abyssal, I want Abyssal officially
No,
calling
no,
in spawn
okay.
rooms what you guys are playing. That was hilarious.
All right.
Let's just
No,
wait,
what
let's
was
just
that top
wait.
window?
Oh,
You can
pseudo.
raise- you can raise that,
On this
yeah.
map, just because of how the
Oh,
sightlines
okay.
work.
I don't know that you want to.
You don't need to, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
he's
you
all the way
do.
up
You
there.
do. You take
Yeah,
it. It's a free res. It's a free res.
They're not on point.
It's fine. It's fine that you didn't.
Okay.
It doesn't
I
matter.
have no
They're
sight. I have
hiding,
no sight.
they're hiding behind hotel on left. So
Yeah.
we just
Widow
Let's
is
go
in
to
this
hotel.
Where's
Let's
the
go to
tanks?
hotel.
Okay.
Hotel.
If we're going to go through hotel, we have to agree on the same.
We're not
exit
coming to point.
as our group last time.
Alright, there.
If we're taking the exit
Widow
near
dead.
the spawn.
Let's
Widow
go,
dead.
let's go.
Thank you.
This really should.
Back
Oh, Ghost, you're too far up.
fine.
Or Loof is too far back, is what I
Zinha.
should say. Loof, you're playing way too passively here. What is your health at? I
Zinha.
can't see your health right
Right,
now.
back out of the hotel.
Up
Sorry,
above
on
this
point.
point.
Sorry, one
I
on
wasn't
point.
looking, but I do think you're playing way too passively there.
Sorry, Dad.
Hanzo half.
This should
Thank
this
you
should be
for
a free
that.
kill on APOC. Everyone, yep, good.
You stand on point?
This I'm not worried about.
Oh, watch
This is
watch
this is
that.
all
Hanzo,
clean.
Hanzo, Zen, 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 Zen.
That's
Zen,
actually
Zen,
pretty good
Zen,
block
point
on the
behind you,
Hanzo.
Ryan.
Yeah.
It's
And
good.
that Mercy-
That is good.
Mercy off
Blocking
point.
that Hanzo was
In the-
fine. He could have gotten picks. It would have
You
been
got Guardian Angel away.
It's better to
She
keep him
Guardian
down.
Angel
Widow
away.
top
Maybe-
right.
Okay.
if your health got low, you had to turn.
Widow
But
dead.
it's fine. I think Ghost is a little far up, but it's good for zoning. I think because of his
Can I get topped
positioning.
off?
I
Yep.
said that.
It's close enough.
Luke told us to not hold up at this choke, so let's try to stay.
Oh, that's on defense. I meant on defense.
What I meant
No.
was we need to push one on the E and D. We don't want to hold the.
Well, I mean, it's really
They got off Widow.
No,
with
he's right.
jump
He's
there.
right. This is fine.
Yeah, yeah. We can do this.
They're not getting enough damage out on my shield.
Nice, good pick,
Nice.
good pick.
Yep. Good picks.
That's all the game.
They're
Right,
resting.
that's
Rest.
Oh, that is a good boop. That is a very good
30
boop.
seconds. I'll have next res.
It did not get punished enough, but it is fine. That was still a very, very, very good
Trying to
boop. That
put
is
some
where you want to
spam in.
boop every time.
Okay.
Very good
Nice.
fire strike.
Okay.
I wasn't even watching for that.
Ooh, I'm gonna go up
Alright,
and
you just
around
took a really
and
solid
go-
corner.
Yes,
Yes, I like the
Yes,
loop
okay,
flex
I'm
flank on
fire
this
too.
one.
10 point.
I'm trapped.
Stay back. Ghost. When you're not with the main tank.
Right. Okay, never mind.
Oh, he blocked it.
It hit 0 people, and I am stuck.
Oh.
Where is Loof?
Oh, I don't have barrier for you. I don't
Okay,
have
it's
that
fine.
last
It's fine.
Maybe mine not been the best.
You
Do
came
we
around the
reset
corner,
those? Do we
but
pull
they're
back?
yeah, we should
Yeah,
pull
no,
back. Good,
absolutely,
good call.
that's horrible.
Okay.
Should've got a good pick.
Everything that could have gone wrong there went wrong.
Yeah, maybe that flank shadow was not the best idea.
We can combo.
Watch out, Junker,
Barrage,
up there.
barrage.
No, don't do that. Do not do
Okay,
that
you
yet.
ready?
Do not do. No, don't say ready. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay,
Don't do it.
Fine,
Don't do it.
low. Alright, half.
Okay, fine. You can do it now. Actually,
Oh, I need
yeah.
help,
Now's a
guys.
good time to.
Okay,
go.
push.
Junker, Junker
don't
top
do it
right,
now.
Junker top
Okay.
right.
I can res you. 3, 2,
Res him.
1.
I can body block.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, let's go, let's
Waiting
go.
for you to.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna hit Guardian Angel.
Guys on point. Everyone's in it. Everyone's in it.
You're shattered back.
I'm really glad
Okay.
I got Earth Shattered and jumped into the dragon.
Sorry, I didn't use Guardian Angel.
It's alright.
Junker's still top right.
Stop. Maybe that was a mistake.
Mine's
It's alright.
overextended.
How do we get punished so hard?
Oof.
Group up at the corner. With the
Yeah,
health
Ghost, you're
pack.
too far up.
Ghost retreat if
You,
possible.
you probably should have used the stun as a disengage, but it's
Ryan,
fine.
retreat if possible. It's not safe. It's not safe.
Just charge towards your team right now.
So you're gonna
If you
try to
charge,
freaking
oh
pick me
once-
up for extraction. I was trying to retreat.
no, once you got right here, if you just hit shift,
I didn't want to die too.
You would've
I wasn't
grabbed
sure.
one of them,
I know,
brought it
but
over here, even if you went down, it
come
would've
out
been
the
1-1.
side door. I'm at 300 health, and I'm like, oh yeah,
300
just
is a
pick
lot
me
of
up. I'll
health.
be fine, and we can just hold right here. And then they just kept coming.
No,
And
because they were
not
separating
right,
us.
You got rinsed.
Yeah, you got absolute.
All right, so
That's
Ghost
fine.
is up in the front right now.
Alright, let's watch. I haven't been paying as
I-
much
I-
attention to
I-
Brick because I have a
I-
first
I-
person on him.
I'm gonna use Guardian Angel for this push. Keep in mind they have Connor
This
ult.
Junkrat.
Alright, I
is
like this
flailing
push. This is pretty
right
clean
now.
so far. Everyone's in good
Water.
positions.
Oh, Riptide.
Is-
You guys know it's coming over
Back
this.
away.
Oh, you're all in that room.
No, we're fine.
Pretty good spread for
Who the
this.
fuck is he?
It was
Areas.
yeah, it was a pretty good spread.
Oh
Fuck,
boy.
fuck.
Oh
Fuck.
boy. Everything's
If-
bad in here. Bad in here. Everything's bad.
I'm not
I
with you.
have barrage in 20 again.
It's hard to say, but Brett, you're dead. Brett, you just fucked up.
Let me
Wait,
pick
come
up.
back. Wait, come back.
I wish I could. I'm trapped in between. I got clumped over them.
Move back,
I
move
got
back. Why did you
protection
walk
line
up?
over them.
Oh,
Why are you there?
Hold on. Do we want this
What
fight
are
or
you
no?
doing?
Oh,
You don't
this
want
might
that
be the
fight.
180 shatter
No,
opportunity of the
no,
century.
it's not. It's nothing. What is this?
No, it wasn't.
Yo, open.
That's that's like a.
Push,
What
push,
do you
push,
guys?
push, push, push,
Ah!
push. Yo, low.
You got main tank.
I can't believe this
Keep going,
is
keep
actually
going.
working in any.
Behind!
sense of the word.
Junkrat behind!
Crap.
Listen, this was a continuous like 3 or 4 v6 the whole time. I mean, until you got the Rhine down.
At
But
that point, you gotta back up, Loof, because it was only you and Abyssal who were alive.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you
All right,
really,
let's just-
really
let's-
could
let's
not
pull back
be
to the-
doing
to
the
the-
Shatter of the Century with
Pull
just
back.
you. And a
What
healer.
else
We
we
got
have?
ults. I've
They
had my
have-
Guardian Angel for far too long. I gotta use it.
They have Trance. They have Trance, Shadow, Grab.
So this is
Amount
honestly,
of
this
dragons.
Junkrat positioning is pretty, they don't have much to punish
Yeah,
Farah,
they'll
especially
probably
if you're
grab
playing,
us,
like,
but we
against
gotta
these
make a
wall-
play.
No,
like-
wait, let's fuck it.
like
Just
flying around on
waste this
walls
fight.
and stuff.
Make them grab us. Make them grab us.
Yep. Okay, 3, 2, 1, grab.
you should ult right here, to be honest. Just to,
I don't have grab.
anytime you're coming into a fight, you should just-
Nice, good block, bro. Good block.
Ghost is gonna dive.
That wasn't
before he
mine.
gets ult out. Oh, no,
Oh.
no.
I blocked it with your
Two
shield.
more, 2
That ult
DPS.
was way too late. You can't ult after.
Okay, they used
Mine
3
right, right,
ults.
Once
We
players
shouldn't
are
have,
down,
I
just don't
called
ult.
out we shouldn't have used ults there.
Yeah, Brett, you. Well,
We've been trying to bait their grab
trying
out.
to bait their.
still
I'm
have-
gonna go jump
No,
to
they're
break the
not
shield.
gonna, they're not gonna grab if they can win the fight without ults. I mean,
Yeah, I have.
Sometimes it's good,
grab
but-
this fight.
that's not how you.
Hanzo.
Good pick.
They wasted Transcendence too.
You wanted to just come in with the.
Okay, so I'll
just
what
walk
do they
into
have
them
then?
with
Do
the
they
Vegeta
have
ult and then see
anything?
what they do.
I
Junkrat's
have a
on
Rip
the
Fire
fire.
again.
No, grab. Let's go push it. Fucking, I'm gonna grab this fight as soon as I get it. I'm
What is?
gonna probably save that. That's fine.
I'll get it back.
I don't have target on your right.
What I'm meaning is I'm grabbing this fight. Vegeta to the left.
Jake's
I
dead.
really need help on right.
Nice.
He's in by himself on the left.
Loof, you
I'm
need to
not, I
get-
can't chase that. You chase that. Whoever that was.
Okay,
I
I
am
don't
not
mind Ghost being
chasing
out
that
there
with the
just
Junkrat.
because.
Junkrat up top.
Sensitive.
Good
Oh
fire.
my god.
Behind you.
Good.
It's fucking bot.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just gonna hide. Don't worry about keeping me alive.
They're in the grab. They're in the grab. I wish I
Just
could have done all that.
No one has ever
It's
looked at
overtime,
the
I
Point.
have
Junkrat. No one has faced
Burn the
like no
grab.
one has pointed their camera at that Junkrat and tried to hit left click this entire game. Maybe Crump has. I
You
haven't
got a tracer
watched it,
now?
to be honest.
If I was dead, I would not be upset about it.
Hey, I
That-
should have went junk earlier. I think
The
that
junk was in the same exact like high ground position.
You needed to go over the whoops and get him. He was in the same spot, top right,
Yeah,
every time.
It really should have been probably like Farah and then maybe like one or two other people should have just come up and just kind of punished him for his positioning there. He was doing it pretty much for free. He was spamming on like your whole team the whole time. You
Okay.
have to. He cannot contest Farah, especially like if you're playing like high. He has an almost impossible time contesting you. So it's pretty much like Farah's job to shut down the Junkrats that are
Okay.
like harassing
So
like that.
if
Yeah,
they
sure.
don't Junkrat again, we get a Farah and punish.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just you could play pretty high and play the sight lines so that my mic's cutting out. Sorry, but you could play that sight line so that the Hanzo can never see you when they're playing that positioning specifically. It's really good if you could play line of sight on their range DPS while like harassing people. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Luffy, we can practice the tap firing thing.
It depends on where they play. I don't. Well, I'm muted, so they can't hear me. But don't. The tap firing thing is good on chokes like this, where it's like pretty closed and like there's gonna be your whole team is gonna be right here and their whole team's gonna be like over here. But if they're playing over here and their healers are, it could actually be really good. It depends. It depends on if their healers figure out to take like other sight lines
Shouldn't they be
against you.
hiding in hotel so they don't know what our comp
We'll
is?
see though.
Even though-
That's a good
No,
idea
not
too. Comp hiding is always decent. No one's gonna be playing around that though. I also, if you're ever defending, it's always good to have someone crouch by this door over here and just listen to whose footsteps you hear. And if I know someone's gonna do that, then we could also do something where we go to the wrong heroes on purpose and
Okay, throw something. I didn't get it. Like hit his barrier. For like 2 damage.
those are pretty cool, Britt.
Is he
You're
charged
playing too far up.
already?
I've told
Zarla?
I've told everyone here except for Loof and Pseudo actually that you cannot play, that you should not play this choke.
Charge?
I guess
Run low.
good
Thunder,
though.
keep
You
on.
do have you actually do have like
My
the
shield's
best
down.
comp to play this
Hello?
choke.
And the box door.
Pressing 3,
Shield or
2.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, don't grab it out.
Be careful the.
Where's the top window?
No, next to the bus. Next to the bus. Next to the
Yeah,
bus.
left.
Yeah, Widow's on bus.
Yeah, she's low
I tried
ground.
to back out.
It's in half.
You're playing too far up. It's
Punish that.
yes.
Hanzo on us in the hotel.
That was very good, Loof. There's no way you could have done that though. You're too far up because of the once you
Wow.
lost player advantage, you had to back up.
Widow in the hotel too.
The best way to deal with Widow is to counter sniper.
I'm gonna contest. We can contest this.
Yeah, we need to.
Let's go. Go one last split. I need healing them. You need to be with me. Thank you.
All right, you have.
Guardian Angel in 3, 2,
Brett, you're
1.
too far up. But
You might have to
Do we
res
need
me
to get on
if
point?
Luke blocks you. Res me if you can.
focus heals on Loof. Focus heals on Loof.
Awesome,
Good.
This game is great.
Run low.
Resing 3, 2, 1.
Good res.
Ryan's low in the corner over there.
Thank you, good finish.
Good.
They're still running that widow. I don't know where she is.
I'm down still. I'll have to walk back.
Okay, we have a second of downtime. Loof, during fights, please do not yell out, "This is awesome, man." It's just you're winning a fight. Focus on the fight.
Oops. Crap.
Luke, I see what you're doing, and I don't like it.
I'm not.
Stay
I'm
back,
trying.
stay back.
I'm trying to get my shield to regen, brother.
Okay.
It's good. No, Loof's
landing
position
on the
there was
wire,
very
right?
good. Brett, you're a little. It's fine. You're fine.
Right, on top of the
It's
hotel.
fine. We can do this.
This is a good position to play right now.
He's coming.
This
He
is
keeps ripping down my
Yes,
shield.
you're
Where is he?
good.
Where is he?
yeah.
Hanzo in hotel.
Building is covered.
Oh,
Listen.
she's not. Yeah.
Hanzo in hotel.
They're probably looking for
Under the
shatter.
hotel.
No, they don't have it. I just felt like the way he was playing was looking for shatter. During flame strikes, don't shatter. Don't.
Widow top left.
That was very well played. That baited a lot of
Angels
shit
are
out.
What up, Bubble?
It was a little late
Turn low.
on the
And dead.
follow up, but it was still very well done overall. That was a very clean combo.
Do anything.
Ghost, you're too far up. You can't be playing there with, especially when Loof is still
I'm
back.
walking here.
Britt, you cannot play up.
And
Oh
charge.
god. Okay, you're fine. I can't believe he didn't punish that. He's looking for
No,
shadow.
Sorry,
Ryan
low.
good stun. Ryan low as well.
Oh,
okay.
Ghost, you
Did
can't-
not know there was a dragon there.
Coming through
Widow
hotel.
behind us.
Coming through hotel.
Widow behind.
She's
How
one.
did she get there?
Widow behind and above
Just
the window.
I honestly didn't
Yeah.
even see the Widow get there, and I'm in third
I have
person.
tire.
It was just a good flank, and you're gonna lose to that combo every time. That's like
You
the
got that
combo.
fun.
Ghost, never when you're in
Very-
grab, the
so-
armor is not gonna save you. It's too
We're
slow.
staggering. Me and Crump staggering back.
You can't. You could use it against some. Ooh, that was not what I would have done. Loof?
Okay, don't use the shatter with
I
that.
shattered it for the Mercy. I wanted to stagger them
Loof.
because they already got 3 of us, right?
No,
That's
once
a fine
I shattered
idea.
that's the
Mercy,
opposite.
And it didn't do anything.
Okay, that's fine. Just
Fire.
for something like that, if you can quickly communicate it before you're about to do it, it would be helpful. Ghost coming to you in a sec here.
You once you're behind on players, you're not looking for
Hanzo behind you, Ghost.
picks.
Shit. Hanzo behind us. On the
Hanzo
stairs.
and Bear left side.
A pick is worthless if they have a player advantage after the pick anyway. It does nothing, especially not if you're costing like team wide
Push on
holds
point
for
with
it.
graph.
Yes, you should use the graph.
I'm gonna
No,
hold, I'm gonna-
you're too far up. It's not.
I ain't killing.
You're fine. You're fine.
Keep
You're
me
fine.
alive.
You're
I can
safe.
help this game. Thank you.
Just- yes, good.
Yeah, so.
Hopefully they come back in to try to
it's
res
fine,
that.
it's
They
fine.
backed up for ults. That's very
Mercy
good.
in this guy?
They saw you guys pop
Mercy's
ults.
resing.
They got a fire on the far left.
In the graph. All of them are in the graph. Nice pin. Good pin.
All right.
Zarya left side.
This is
half.
pretty
Yeah,
decent,
she's on
assuming that Mercy goes down. Which she
Breaking
should.
down,
Mercy on point.
I was switching soldier for Pharah.
Mercy's down.
Alright.
Gonna res you.
Now, what's the ult look
No,
like?
no.
Alright,
It's fine. Don't res.
Okay.
wait.
I'm coming back
Yes,
with soldier
res.
for Pharah.
What do you mean don't res?
Can I get a repair
1,
kit
2,
or
3.
something?
Oh, unless you're switching
Just play
heroes.
passive. Play passive.
Okay, switching heroes, I guess is fine reason not to res. The cooldown isn't something you hold
Solve
though.
this
It's,
one,
if
solve
if you
this
could
one.
use a res,
86
just
gold.
use the res. Like
We got a.
Ryan's going right. Left
like
side.
if it's free, I mean, if you're gonna get killed for it, don't
Where's
use
that
it.
Pharah?
Left side, Ryan. Left side,
Right,
Ryan.
left side. He may have a shatter.
He does.
He's out.
I'm trying to bait it.
I mean,
I'm trying to bait
you
it.
guys might not. Yeah,
He's,
100%.
he's backing up.
100
That
dead.
that Luna,
No,
that
no,
no,
that
no,
Mercy
They're
really
on
could
the
have been
payload now.
punished.
They're on the payload now.
I like Ghost's main tank positioning.
Ryan's 100%
They're raising
no shadow.
100.
100% no shadow.
I'm gonna jump from top left and hit him.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Luke, do it now.
They just
Oh,
they
I
just
thought I
shattered.
fucking
They shattered.
blocked
Not what? Why did that shatter not work?
Oh wait, did I block that?
didn't
Maybe I
you?
didn't. It's fine. Keep going.
I'm so confused. As I need to
Oh,
I need to
I get it.
rewatch
Oh,
that
that's
somehow. I don't. It really to me looked like Loof was about to shit on their backline. Maybe
I'm
he
stuck in grab.
it got missed or something somehow.
Fine, fine, fine.
Nope.
No.
Pharah above.
I'm just trying to fucking.
Pharah above
Can't get
payload.
on point. Don't.
Ah,
It's fine. GG's.
imagine. Show lobby. Let's look up
Where does
sense.
Spiders live?
Yeah, sense stick. Ugh, started popping off. If they're going, I don't know. Is my mic open? Yeah, it is. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Our comms are really bad right now.
That was a hard one. The comms were really bad that fight too. That game. The one thing here's something. Loof, to me on my like I was watching it and it looked like when you guys were getting pooped on that he backline ulted and got it on my screen. It really did look like he got like all of them. But then I kind of looked away and then I looked back and like nothing. I don't know. Did that shatter go out or did it like whiff or something?
No, I got,
I think I got the
it
Ryan.
would have if I didn't get booped by the Pharah.
Oh, okay, wait. Did it miss people or did it like hit a wall
It
or?
missed every single person.
Oh, okay,
No,
shit.
you got Ryan down. I just couldn't
no,
kill him
I
on my
didn't. He
own.
was still fighting you guys. I watched it.
Oh really?
You're
Wait, are you
wait.
talking about the one where you shout?
We're talking about the very last shatter of the game, like the
Yeah.
Oh,
final
no.
fight.
No, I'm talking about that. Yeah, it didn't even hit him.
'Cause
It totally should have, but this freaking shadow.
No, it looked really like I was super excited for it. I was like, oh, they're not going to see this coming, you know. And I started looking at what their Reinhardt was doing, and then I looked back and everyone was not, and I was like, huh? Like how did they stop it? They booped you?
They booped me. Yeah, it just completely ruined the shot.
Damn.
What had happened was, I saw two people holding the corner where the health pack is with that little room.
No, it was good.
I
It
don't
was
know what shot that is.
it was good
So
positioning.
I was like, okay, I'll only hit the front line because they have nothing to stop me. I go for the shatter. The Pharah boops me as I jump out from around the corner. I try to recover by at least hitting the Ryan, who had just shattered my team.
Yeah.
It hit a little wall thing.
Oh,
It hit the
I know exactly what
corner,
you're talking about.
and
Yeah.
then the rest of the 45% off to the left just didn't work.
Yeah, I know. I understand what happened. And then the other shatter that actually was not good was the one to try to pick Mercy. You don't
I
want.
was trying to ruin the stagger that they had gotten.
No, you can't ruin staggers. That's not. Once you have a player disadvantage, getting picks is not useful. It doesn't help because
What I was trying to do was get their Mercy, but I threw the shatter.
yeah,
After they clicked shift, they were in the zone of the shatter.
yeah, I think I understand what you're trying to do. Even if the shatter landed on the Mercy and then you solo killed her, it still would not have been the correct thing to do. You don't want they had a couple of picks on you guys already, and they spawned closer to the payload, and you were gonna get picked doing that because you were completely surrounded by the enemy team. So what would have happened is the Mercy would have died. She would have gone on spawn timer. You would have died 2 seconds later. You would have spawned back in like Narnia. She would have spawned 2 inches away. She would have spawned 2 inches away sooner than you would. It's just you don't. If your team is already behind, don't go for picks. if you could get a fat shatter and kill like 4 people, then maybe. But don't go for picks if your team is already behind. You know, like especially not with ults.
Right.
It's not like it's not gonna get you like a fight win. Um,
Right.
Let me think. What else was a problem that one? Uh, if you guys are getting if there's like a far mercy wrecking you, Crump, you might like Widow might help sometimes. I really wasn't watching you that much. I was mainly focusing on like the front line.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what's up, Rit?
Just in case Luth is not here for one game, can I play main tank?
If
there
Luff's
a
not
scrim?
here, oh, if you want to practice main tank against a scrim, you could practice main tank, and I could just have Luff. I could just force Luff against his will to play off tank if you want.
I can't.
I'm sorry, Luth, but I just want to try that. I just want to play main tank.
I can play Diva and that's it.
Luff,
Give
you wanna
Ryan some
you wanna go get no I
How about
lied.
Winston? Let's do dive. Let's do dive. Unless you.
Yeah, just do Diva and have him go Winston. It doesn't matter if you don't play well, Luff. Like as long as you have like an idea of how the heroes work. Like I'm not gonna be rating your off tank play.
I just want. We're doing dive.
Yeah, Oasis is a good map to do dive if you guys want to try it.
If we're doing
I wanna-
dive, I gotta play Winston.
No, we were discussing having Brit Boy practice main tank. Is the conversation
Yeah,
topic?
Okay, whatever.
I mean, it's just a scrim. You guys can. If Brit wants to practice something, I just think it's good to accommodate him because one day you will be missing, and one day he will have to play main tank in an actual game, and I'd rather him figure out how to play main tank in a scrim than during an actual game that counts for our record.
Okay, let's do it.
By the way, Tryhard, if you we still have like 3 minutes, so by the way, Tryhard, if you want, we all switch to Pachimari icons very briefly if you want to fit in. So you guys want to do dive? We switched to our icons. They're all Pachimaris now. The little octopus cabbage thing.
Okay.
Um,
1 second.
and then so you guys want to do dive? So this is not a good map for Widow. So Crump, what do you want to play as DPS on dive?
Probably this Tracer.
Yeah, you could do Tracer. That's fine. And Pseudo, I think Pharah is a really strong dive DPS right now.
Is the Pachimari?
What's up? Oh yeah, that's a Pachamari. I think someone else is using it. No, it's fine. You're good on that one. No, that's the one. Oh no, it's not. No, that's a diva. That's a diva.
Okay.
That's
So they will I don't want to say for sure. I think it's very likely that they will run Tracy or Genji. So just want to be cognizant of that.
if they're running dive, you guys should just. You really think they're gonna run that on Oasis? I think so too.
They did Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, let's.
But again, it's a scrim. I don't know if they're gonna flex or what.
I'll do McCree then. I think McCree.
They did do it well.
If you guys want to practice dive, let me think. You said
wanna
they
be
did.
dive or counter dive.
Well, I think you could do like a dive variant where you're countering dive and also diving. If we do we want to do that though? Give me a second. Let me think about it.
I think Tracer McCree is a good pick here.
Yeah, if you guys want, you
And
can go.
then
You can,
dive, counter dive.
Yeah, I mean we can start with that and just just be open to swaps.
yeah, Crump. Just make sure that if they're running Brigitte, just switch off Tracer because it's not worth it. If they're running, it's actually really hard to get dive picks while they're running Brigitte because all she needs to do is hit E on your focus target and your dive is pretty much dead. So just if they're running Brigitte, you guys should honestly just completely redo your comp. Now that I'm thinking about it, dive is pretty hard to do against Brigitte. On the other map, on Hanamura, it would have been fine because they couldn't switch to Brigitte fast enough because they're so far from spawn. Yeah, I don't want you playing dive against Brigitte ever. Actually, now that I'm thinking about all the things she does. Yeah, you guys can start with it though. But if they are running dive, especially if they have Brigitte dive, the best things to do is probably definitely hold the McCree, and if we want to swap in a Brigitte, that's really fucking strong against all their dives. So that's why I started thinking about Brigitte, by the way, because I was thinking of how to counter their dive, and
I
if
go
like
Brigitte as well,
Yeah, if Sudo or Ghost want to go, well, I think the McCree's really good. It depends on what they're running exactly, but the McCree can definitely be really strong. If Sudo or Ghost want to do Vegeta, it's probably strong. If they're running
Okay,
dive,
are you guys?
we're good. We're good.
We're running dive.
Yeah, run dive. Go Winston with
Yeah,
with
so-
Loof and just call things out. And Britt, the most important thing as Winston, it doesn't sound like it's the most important thing, but it is when you pick whoever you're gonna dive, call them out and then leap on them and then do the do you know the punch combo? You probably don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? You don't? You know it?
Yeah, I used to be a Winston man.
And you know how to do it, right? Though the frame animation on the punch.
I know how to do. Yeah, I know how to do the.
Explain it to me really fast, just so I know that you know that we're talking about the same thing.
When you're just about to land, melee before you land, so you get the timing right, so
Yep.
you get like
Yep,
extra
definitely.
damage.
Yep, definitely. If you're doing that, that'll be solid. It's an 80 damage burst combo on 200 health heroes, so it's like half their health. It's pretty solid. You can do as Winston like 120 damage in less than a second if you do that correctly, and also shoot them with your Tesla cannon on the way down and while you land.
Yeah.
It's very strong. Oh,
Boys, we got this. We're till. Bizzle, do you want to play? What do you want to play? Mercy or?
Yeah, I'll do Mercy. That's fine.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, man.
I'm muting my mic. Sorry, I had it on.